A name synonymous with the 2K League and a veteran we've got on the show today. I'm in the studio here with Chris and Bear DeBeast. Welcome to the show, Bear DeBeast. Excited to have you on. How are you feeling today?
Thanks for having me back. Hope you're having a great day. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. We just finished the season. We're in the off season now. Just moved.
The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City. Our sight tonight. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. You look at Chicago, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Wizards, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And seeing where Washington is, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're disappointed in that. I mean, they were hoping to take that next step.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Kispert is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Harrell in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's Brown in at the small forward. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And at the midway point, Chris, what stands out about this phase of the regular season to you?
Well, usually the standings have solidified, Kevin. The favorites, the cellar dwellers, we have some great stories. And this is where the front offices has to take a hard look at their roster and maybe look to make some moves as well.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. In the corner, it's Levine. Hits the three-point bomb.
So precise. This is the shot Levine continues to knock down time and time again.
Dinwiddie passes to Harrell. And Harrell scores it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And Levine throws it down.
The quickness Levine possesses is just fantastic. At times, he overwhelms you with it on these drives inside.
Outside, Beal. They double-team Beal. Pass to Kispert. Three-pointer. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist from Kispert.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Round kicks to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
What a wonderful dunker. Give Levine any opportunity to flush it home. He won't pass it up.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Washington's head coach. Coach was saying that he feels Zach LaVine is still underrated as a star in this league. Coach said when LaVine gets going, there's just no way to stop him. He's one of the most natural scoring threats in the league. They certainly will respect LaVine's explosive offense tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Dinwiddie. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Well, they weren't going to stay perfect forever, but still shooting 80% from the floor to start the game.
Levine against Dinwiddie. Vucevic down low. Dinwiddie against Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic trying to get open. Another three for Chicago.
Look at that again. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Here's Dinwiddie. Count that bucket. Dinwiddie's got 6. Chicago trailing here. Here's Levine. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Beal. Levine, good.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Dinwiddie against Ball. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Levine. It's good again and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button and figure out how to slow his roll.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Troy Brown. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. And then for Washington, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Harrell. Thomas Bryant comes in for Hachimura. And Kyle Kuzma subbed in for Dinwiddie. And it's in there.
You got to be more physical with Bryant. He's skilled at fending off contact on the way up.
And Levine, he's...
Nice! Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Kispert. No points in the game yet for him, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Beal the pass to Kuzma. 5 to shoot.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And both free throws good for Beal. We all know, Chris, it's an honor to make the All-Star game, but for Bradley Beal, the 2021 game, I think was extra special.
Yeah, Brad got to start for team tonight. He's close friends with Jason Tatum. Beal started mentoring Jason. Both growing up in St. Louis, and incredibly, both have become stars in the NBA.
And here is Beal after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine.
Far from just an outside scorer, Beal also has the skills needed to capitalize close to the basket.
Chicago leading by 4. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. LaVine with it, picked up by Bryant. Puts one up from 19. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Last time they met was in Washington.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
Yeah, controlling the flow of second chance opportunities is the key. Something they'll try to replicate tonight.
And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And a switcher also for Washington. Abdiaz checked in for Bryant. Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Beal is so tenacious on the drive. He shows no remorse to the defense on these type of plays.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Wizards trail by 3. Avdia kicks to Beal. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Washington, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
A phenomenal talent. I mean, when you think about the competitive flair Beal plays with, it's just awesome. You can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Ball with it. Going inside. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting the look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Bulls up 3. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
One of the best scorers. I mean, Bill is so good getting into a rhythm and taking over. One of the NBA.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Chris, congrats again on your call to the Hall of Fame. Not to put pressure on someone currently in the NBA, but does anyone out there now remind you of you back in the day?
Well, you know, Kevin, I try not to look at it like that, but there are a lot of players that play the same position in which I love how they play. I love how he plays. I see similarities. My man Jokic, I definitely see some similarities in the past. And try to make sure that we were point forwards. But I tell you what, instead of seeing similarities in anyone, I tell you what, I'm a fan of all the big fellas. They flat out got game.
Vucevic trying to get open. And there's the feed to Levine. That one falls. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Here's Gafford.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
the Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line. Knocking down 80%.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a switcher also for Washington. Hachimura, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Ball feeling it out a bit. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Daniel Gafford.
Oh, the size and skill set of Ball is unique, which is why defenders have a hard time guarding.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Wizards. Ball hits them both. Now here's Beal. 15 points in the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. It's stolen by Brown. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Exceptional decision maker in transition situation. Oh, he's so awesome at reading the floor.
Wizards trail by 10. Here's Dinwiddie. A 20-point game for him in the win against Houston.
It wasn't all about himself. He kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
The Wizards have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And when you think of Harrell, his endless energy is what comes to mind first. This guy just hustles and works every moment he's out there.
Just a kinetic force inside. Kevin, you know Montrezl Harrell is high-flying, high-scoring, and he does it with high efficiency.
The Bulls leading by 9. From deep. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Here's Avdia. Chicago grabs the miss. And Harrell, one of the better scorers in the league on a per-minute basis.
Yeah, Kevin, he gets it done inside. He may not be a playmaker, but he is a play terminator.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. Ryan is checked in for the Wizards. Kispert comes in for Bradley Beal. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. The Wizards have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
What you appreciate about Bryant is his hustle. I mean, a former second-round draft pick who continues to make his mark in the league.
Bradley passes to Caruso. And there's the foul. Ball on Alex Caruso. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Ball. Stolen by Ball. There's the pass to White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. White's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago. The Wizards have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And Bryant kicks to Hachimura. Shoots over Bradley. Hachimura, no good.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
There's Ball with the 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
He hits both from the stripe. 1:33 left to play in the first half. Here's Brown at the elbow. It's Bradley. It's stolen by Bryant. Dinwiddie passes to Kispert. The kick out to Bryant. Launches a 3. They grab their own miss. Harrell. And finally they hit one. Harrell's got his second bucket of the night.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
2 points. That one goes.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Dinwiddie. And there's a slam dunk to finish it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
There's Ball with the 3. No good that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Tries from 10. Again, the Wizards score.
But proving how effective he can be shooting the rock. Bryant doesn't lack confidence in this part of this game.
Now Ball. 6 points for him. The shot from the low post is good. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just an amazing ball handler. Sometimes balls move with the rock, flat out unguarded.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very...
Thanks very much with Billy Donovan. Overall, strong first half. What did you like about your team?
Well, I thought we got good offensive possessions. We took care of the ball. We scored in the paint. We made some shots. And then I think our defense allowed us to get out on the break some.
We'll see if that continues as the game progresses, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 32 points and 1 rebound. Definitely no fluke for him, as he just turned in an outstanding game in their last outing, and now tonight he's rolling again. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, their shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Wizards.
Well, I love that they were forceful at their offensive end. They got the shots they wanted. They played aggressively and got to the line. A strong attacking mindset. I like it. We'll see if they bring the same attitude in the second half.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was buttered, sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So on the floor for Washington. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Hachimura out there with Kispert. And Harrell's in at the 5, home in the paint. Dinwiddie against Ball. And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Hachimura.
Well, defender mixes it up with Hachimura, but Rui's physicality gets him through.
Here's LaVine, and he uses the glass on the layup. LaVine's got 34 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And the dunk by Kispert.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss it.
LaVine. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Washington making some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Harrell. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Kispert.
Daniel Gafford. Kyle Kuzma.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Williams against Beal. Over to the wing. Here's Dinwiddie, and LaVine with the block.
When you have vertical like LaVine, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
Avdiaz checked in for Hachimura. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. With 3, LaVine. That shot misses.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Puts it up. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot hit his shots to drop.
Vucevic to the pass to LaVine. And the Bulls with another miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Patrick Williams, the 4th pick of that 2020 draft. A bit of a surprise when he was taken.
Those mock drafts had him around the top 10 spot. His stock rose very late in the process. And the Bulls fell in love.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Gafford against Vucevic. Lock at 6. Here's Kuzma. Gafford trying to break free. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 5. Here's LaVine, and the jam by LaVine.
Absolute wrecking ball in the drive. I mean, LaVine is all about dunking it with authority.
Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. Back to Dinwiddie. Got a hand on it. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. Bulls have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And then LaVine with the jam.
Entire arsenal right now. LaVine so outstanding. He's scoring in a multitude of ways.
Here's Dinwiddie to the wing right side. Gafford kicks to Beal. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. So for the Bulls, Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Brown. And it's Kobe White in for LaVine. Bryant is checked in for Washington. Here's Green. Avdia with the rebound.
Bulls foul. Javonte Green.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Wizards trail by 5. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Kuzma. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Bulls.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Avdia. Defense right on him. Great look, but off the mark.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Green finds White. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. White's got 5 now.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Beal dishes to Bryant. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Back to Bryant. Goes back up. Makes it off the glass.
Thomas Bryant.
Bryant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, man, an aggressive player. Bryant makes things happen, putting in the second chance points.
Williams' shot is off.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Avdia kicks to Dinwiddie. Trains the 3-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
It's White on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. And it's White missing. Wizards trail by 3. And here is Beal. 15 points in the game. White left side. Good on the bucket. He has 7.
No easy way to stop White on the drive. He's got speed and agility on his side.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. The Wizards working the ball around now. He gets it in there.
And not being as aggressive from the 3-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Off the inbound, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Definitely moved by White inside. Look how he finds a way through the foul and gets the shot off.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Bulls. All comes in for Williams. And then for Washington, Harrell, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Hachimura comes in for Avdia. And Kispert subbed in for Dinwiddie. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Beal.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
And the Bulls with another miss. For the lead. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Bulls. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent played is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got White. Vucevic is out there with Green. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's the 3. Kispert, no good. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
But playing fast is what White does. Must be exhausting to chase him down. Sometimes you got to foul.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Alex Caruso. And a switcher also for Washington. Gafford's checked in. Wizards trail by 6. And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Brown is checked in for the Bulls.
Team foul. Checking into the game for your
Beal with it.
Troy Brown Jr. Wizards foul. Bradley Beal. That's his second.
Outside LaVine for 3. Washington with the rebound. Harrell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Beal. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Gotta respect the speed of Beal. Outstanding when he penetrates inside.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And that one, good. LaVine's got 42 in the game.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
Shoots from the line, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
With effortless mechanics, Beal always has to be accounted for, especially from mid-range.
Here's LaVine, and LaVine throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And the shot goes down. LaVine's got 14 points now in the second half.
And the wily strength of LaVine. He does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Dinwiddie is checked in for Daniel Gafford. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. And see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And it's LaVine that time on the assist by Ball. LaVine's got 48. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skill to prove it.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Here's LaVine. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Wizards trail by 6. Dinwiddie outside. Down low, Harrell. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Chicago calls timeout. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And the Wizards making a change here. Kuzma's checked in to the middle. And Harrell's sit in.
And once Harrell hits the launching pad, the defense doesn't have a lot of good options, making that jam seem unstoppable.
LaVine gets the bucket.
Staying under control in key moments. I mean, the way LaVine handles these important possessions are so impressive.
And Harrell sit in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's LaVine, and he goes right over Kuzma and slams it down.
Oh, LaVine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Beal. Right at the free throw line. Again, the Wizards score.
I love seeing Bill come alive in moments like this. When his team needs him, he steps up to the plate.
And LaVine, here we go. It's good. LaVine's got 56 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And stolen by Kuzma. Beal, the pass to Harrell. And Harrell scores it in.
And this has been Harrell's night. They've called his number repeatedly, and boy, has he answered the bell.
LaVine, good.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Love how much Kuzma believes in himself. Absolutely fearless competitor in clutch situations.
Oh, what a beautiful point.
Great. Oozing with confidence right now. You got to love seeing LaVine capitalizing the clutch.
Beal up top. Guarded by LaVine. Kuzma gets to Kispert. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
The three, LaVine, it's good from beyond the arc.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
Beal drives in. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And what poise from Beal. Phenomenal at stepping up his game in the clutch.
LaVine inside the three-point line. It falls.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
No time to waste on this possession.
Again, they got to get into the play fast and execute.
Washington calls timeout. They trail by 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The shot by Beal, no good. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And an intentional foul right there.
Bradley Beal. That's his 4th personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And when you think of LaVine, I mean, his dunking ability comes to mind. I mean, he's proven to be an elite poster maker.
17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Beal from long range. It's hauled in by Bryant. And now we've got the intentional foul.
no choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see him run.
Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Kispert misses the deep three-point attempt. No good. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Zach. Some big baskets for you down the stretch. What's it like when you have the ball in your hands in those moments?
Oh, it was great. I'm not scared to take or miss any shot, and I'll go down there swinging every time.
Well, you connected at the right times tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
I'm not